you up, and my dude's like, I'm 15. What the f is wrong with you? Like, she hit a minor, you know, for nothing, for a pizza.
Yep.
It was stupid, and we made a whole pizza for her for, like,
crazy,
stupid,
bro.
You know?
Ask for a battery and a child.
Yeah, you don't attack kids over no pizza, yo. What is wrong with you? You a grown-ass woman. Fighting over some pizza. You don't need to be fighting over no pizza. Oh! Oh! About to go down. Oh!
As Officer Sloan runs for cover, Officer Cornelison arrives. Officer...
What's going on, man? It's your boy Grubz. You already know what it is with me, man. We back. We back. Oh, my lighter. Oh. We back. Another video. You saw the title of the video. You know what it is with me, man. Stop fucking around with the police. Fuck around, you find out. The cops might find out because they do dickhead and corrupt shit too. But we gonna see who found out today. Fuck the content. You know what to do. Like and subscribe button, please. Check out the more content on the channel because we always keep it covered over here. Always. Stop playing, bro, for real.
She came running all the way over here and she hit me. And she started hitting me, so I fought back.
Well, he wants to hit little girls, he's gonna go to jail.
How is she 14 working here? You're supposed to be 18, right?
I said, no, motherfucker. And I grabbed him from his shirt, and I pulled him off, and I threw him in the corner right there.
So we went out there and she like, boom. I'm like, okay, let's go, down.
On July 22nd, 2023, officers responded to a restaurant following reports of a disturbance involving a customer and multiple employees after a dispute over a food order escalated into a physical altercation.
What's going on?
They were fighting inside.
Who's they? Where's the other people at? What's going on?
So I came over here because I had made a mistake. So I came in here, I said, hey, I was talking to the girls. I said, hey, look, I made a mistake on my order. Is there any chance you guys can switch it out for what I want? I'll pay for the rest, whatever, cool. She's like, yeah, no worries. She's like, well, they were looking at my order and they were like, oh, but is this thin crust here, da da da. I was like, yeah. I was like, I made the mistake, I'm sorry. I just, I just wanted it to be fixed, that's it, cool. There was no problem between me and the girls. They went in the back, they told one of the workers there, and that worker was like all out, she's a lying. And I was like, bro, like, for real? Like, at your own job? And so I was like, hey, what's his name? I need his name. They didn't give me his name. They were, one of the girls, the one that fought me, was there sitting there laughing about it, and was like, they were all whispering, they're like, she heard it. So then that's when that dude, the manager, he came to the front. When I come here, I order from him only. So this is all new to me, I had asked him, I said, hey, is that your worker right there? He was like, yeah, and I was like, well, I just want to let you know what he said. I said, I was ordering.
Man, look. All this rambling and all this shit going on. First of all, shorty, alright. Crazy as hell for fighting over some pizza. Alright. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be fighting over no pizza, alright? You don't need to be doing that. Second of all, alright, like, these sound like some kids we talking about. You let these kids rage bait you into rumbling over this pizza? Come on now. This sound like some dumb shit. This sound like the type of dumb shit I would hear about or see when I was at Popeyes. You know what I mean? Cause motherfuckers that think that I would fight them over some chicken. Like you think you about to hop over this counter and attack me over some chicken? You think I'm about to get busy on you? You think we about to get busy in this motherfucker over some chicken? Bruh. See, and this right here just let me know that people got some real emotional problems going on. It's some real development and emotional problems. You feel what I'm saying? That's buried somewhere else.
I admitted my wrongs, and I just said, hey, I made a mistake. I just want it fixed.
Yeah.
And he called me a lying. And then the dude stands there like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a female. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you. You're a man. So I was like, what's up, dude? Like, I'm talking about you. You obviously. He's standing there like he's trying to intimidate me. Then he walks back. My husband comes because he's like, what's going on? What's taking for so long? And he heard the dude.
Is he inside, or is your husband?
No, he's at home. But he came to tell the dude to come and apologize. And then I don't know how that escalated.
So your husband's not at home, he's here. You know what I mean? If he came in to tell the dude to apologize, he's here.
And I saw the girl, the little young girl. I saw her hit him. And I told her, I said, don't hit him. I was like, because then I'm gonna get involved. She came, and you'll see it in the thing, she came running all the way over here, and she hit me. And she started hitting me, so I fought back. That's all I can do. I wasn't here to fight. I just wanted my order fixed, and that was it.
So you ordered it wrong by accident.
By accident.
They did the order that you ordered. You realized you was wrong.
Yeah.
Or that you made a mistake.
Yes.
So you said, I'm sorry. I know I ordered crispy, but I meant this one.
Yes.
Can I order what I should be ordering
Yes.
rather than the one that you gave me? Can I get it fixed?
Exactly.
Everything was okay from then.
From then.
So then that dude in the back, the cook out there.
Yeah.
Where's your boyfriend?
He's at home.
Well, he needs to get here. He wants to hit little girls. He's gonna go to jail.
What do you mean he didn't hit a little
I
girl?
have 5 different people telling me that he slammed
Yeah,
the chick.
they're all defending her, but he did not hit. I'm telling you.
Yo,
he
and
did not.
see, this did not go down the way she's saying it. I do not believe that these kids randomly making pizza, right, decided to randomly fight you or start with you because you had your order wrong and you wanted a new order. So the cook in the back just got mad. And then he tried to intimidate you and all this shit. I don't believe that.
Come back.
Well, while he's at the house, we can go to the house. He did not hit her. He was trying to get her off of me because she was attacking me. She was the one.
Oh, so he left the scene. He went back home. Oh, shit.
If you watch the videos, you will see she came up to me. I was already behind the bar. I was staying where I was at because I didn't want any trouble. Yes.
And then that's
she was antagonizing when my man was fighting with the dude. She was antagonizing it. She was like.
So how did she get involved if you?
That's what I'm saying. She had nothing involved. She just got involved because they started the 2 guys.
And who are you dealing with?
I was dealing with the 2 young girls. There's one that has glasses. I think she has glasses. And then another one, she's a little bit dark skinned.
The skinny one and the heavier set one?
Yeah. The skinny one is the one I fought, the younger one. She said they're 14. How is she 14 working here? You're supposed to be 18, right?
I don't know what the law is now.
You do know, some people in this country do start working as young as 14. I think you can get your work papers. If you got a working permit, yeah, you can get one. You can start probably working at 14. Some places even at 16, 15, yeah, you can start working. You didn't know that? And also, it's a pizza place. That's the kind of job for teenagers. Who the fuck you expect to be in there? Really? You know what I mean? Because they don't pay enough where most adults don't want to stay there. You know what I mean? So, and I can't believe it. 14 years old, you let 14-year-old rage bait you? You let a 14-year-old get you mad enough to feel like you had to really rumble them? Call your husband? For some damn kids? These are adults, by the way. Y'all had to fight these kids over some pizza? Y'all some losers.
And so who are you dealing with about the order? Was it the big heavy set one?
Yeah, the big heavy set one.
And she was okay? She was cool with the order?
She was cool. Everybody was cool. Literally, it was so cool.
So what started the whole with her and your boyfriend and your...
Because the guy started saying lying. And then when I was talking to the manager, telling him what he said to me, complaining about it, that's when he was like, that's when he came over here and he went to go, and he looked at me like this, up and down, got his drink, and then came over here and stood right next to the manager. And I was like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? And the manager was telling him, dude, like, stop. Like, that's when it all started to escalate, when he started to come over here and talk to me for no reason.
That dude, the male guy?
Yeah. My husband saw what he did. So that's when it escalated. And my husband was telling him, go say sorry. I don't know how all of that escalated, because by the time that escalated, it was with me and this girl right here.
Arguing with each other.
Why did your husband just leave like that if it was just a fight? I mean,
Because
people fight. I mean, we're not.
He doesn't like to be involved in stuff like this. He has a job that he could lose. He doesn't like to be and stuff like
But
this.
by him coming like that, now makes him involved because I got to go talk to him now.
Yeah.
So that's why if he would have just stayed here, it could have been like, okay, so is there a way you could call him to get back here so I don't have to go to your house?
Yeah, but that whole, he hit a little girl, he didn't. He wasn't fighting.
I haven't talked to anybody there, so see if you can get your husband back here. If not, I'm going to have to go, and that makes issues worse. Okay, I don't want issues to be worse, but if he could come here and talk to us, then I'll settle it out. Okay. But if I have to go find him, then it makes it a big issue. Okay. So I'm Officer Knight with the SPL Police Department.
How's it going?
Can you just tell me what unfolded? I know you talked to the officers, but they kind of give me the...
This lady came in and she said something about her pizza being wrong. We f***ed up on it and stuff. Well, they went back there and told me, and I was like, no way, she's a liar. I said, but we'll make her another one. The pizza's in the oven. We made her another one. And she kept on, and then, you know, I walked out, I got something to drink, and she told me, yeah, I'm talking to you, and I said, okay. And I kept walking, and she said, I'll call my husband in right now.
So you threatened this man with your husband because she called you a liar? After you try to say, first of all, he said you came in, you try to say they fucked up your order. He like, yo, you a lie. Right? And they made you another pizza. See, I knew it. Because I'm like, yo, bro, motherfuckers who make up lies on people like this is like, yo, bro, I worked at a fast food restaurant, okay? I worked in an environment like this. People don't have nothing to gain from ruining your order, from fucking up your food, to doing any of that dumb shit. We don't have nothing to gain. All right? And I don't know why people want to come at fast food workers. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, customer service workers. What is it about customer service workers that why do you think you can just throw your attitude at them? You can just throw your attitude and disrespect at people. Talking about, I'll call my husband. Really? See, a lot of women don't understand that that's some of the dumbest things you could do and most dangerous things you could do. Cause you might think you making your husband handle a problem, but for real, you might be putting your husband in danger. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody's going to fight your husband. That's how you can get your husband killed. Yeah, because had he come up to the store and they had a gun and you was dealing with the right young boy, they would have switched cheesy. And then you ain't got no husband no more.
And I said, call whoever you want. And I kept walking. And at that time, her husband walked in around here, and I was in the dish room. He went back there, and he told me...
And that's a fight from the rip, because why you walking behind the counter? Damn, what the fuck? Why you walking behind the counter?
Don't talk to my wife like that again. This is Spaniel, we're the old veteranos. And I was like, dude, I didn't tell her nothing. I was back there. I never told her anything. I said, leave.
And see, you didn't even check your wife and try to understand the situation of what's going on. You just immediately came up to him. Like, yeah, don't talk to my wife like that again. How do you know what he even said was true? You just believe her side of the story straight up.
Leave, you're going to get arrested. This place of business. And at that time, they started fighting up here. I don't know what happened up here.
Who was fighting?
Madeja, she's 15, and his wife. They share one arm.
Okay, and you don't know what escalated onto that, how that started?
I was back there, I heard it coming.
And some of you grown women, y'all got the emotional maturity of these teenagers. That's how y'all be getting into fights with them. That's exactly how y'all get into fights with them. You're just as mature as them. You got the same level of maturity as a fucking teenager. Cause you don't even got the sense to be like, man, young boy, you on some dumb shit. Or young boy, I'm not doing all this over no pizza. You feel like you got something to prove towards a 14-year-old kid. You feel like you still got something to prove. These motherfuckers is losers.
You were back there with the husband, trying to
tell him
to get out of here.
He ran over here, he grabbed Madeja by the throat and the arm, and he threw her over this tables right here on the floor.
Okay.
She's my stepdaughter.
Okay.
I said,
oh no.
And I grabbed him from his shirt, and I pulled him off, and I threw him in the corner right there. And at that time, he tried to get me in a headlock, punching me and stuff. I punched him. We fought a little bit there. His wife jumped on my back. Madeja pulled her out. We fought around here.
So the girl out there jumped on your back because you guys were tussling in the corner. And then that's when Deja or Tasia? Madeja.
She
grabs the lady.
off from me.
Okay.
And then the husband kept coming. We fought here a little bit more. And I backed up the whole way down there all the way. And I said, leave, bro, leave. Look at your face already. I said, get the fuck out.
And a side note, any man that jumps in a fight and wants to fight a woman when she's having a beef or a problem with another woman, you a bitch. If you jump in that fight, you a bitch. Just straight start rolling on that woman. Come on, bro.
Out of here, they called the cops. You guys need to leave. He left. The wife stayed out here talking to Madeja the whole time.
So after you and him are still tussling down here, you said leave. He finally leaves. The girl, the wife out there,
She was right here by this
still arguing with Madeja.
Her and the other girl were holding her back, and she was yelling at Madeja, "You, I'm gonna you up." And Madeja's like, "I'm 15. What the is wrong with you?" Like, she hit a minor, you know, for nothing, for a pizza.
Yep.
It was stupid, and we made a whole pizza for her for like
Crazy,
stupid,
bro.
You know.
Can you call Madeja over here?
Yeah.
So I could talk to her.
Yeah, she's a minor. Her mom will be on her way.
Okay, yeah, that's
But
fine.
I can't get it to rewind. But basically what happened is the customer came in, they had got into it, this lady was upset about her order. She said that he said something, whatever. He was back there washing dishes. Customer, she was arguing. I told her I'll fix it. Okay. Her husband started walking back there. So I ran back there to try to stop him. He was arguing with him. And then when I was back there, they started fighting up here. So then I ran back up there. They both came running behind me. Then they all started fighting. And then I went outside and called the police.
Okay. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Obviously, there's a lot of people involved. People outside, managers, stuff like that. Can you tell me what you saw?
Okay, so let me tell you just real quick at the beginning. I just delivered a pizza to her maybe like 5 minutes prior before she walked in.
At her residence?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she came back in and I was like, oh, you just want to deliver the pizza to? She's like, yeah. She's like, these wings were supposed to be buffalo and the pizza, I messed up on my fault. So I pulled him in the back and the guy kind of got upset. He was like, no, she's wrong. So she got upset by that. She's like, I want his name and I want somebody I can talk to about his name. Well, she called her boyfriend and she told her boyfriend to come over here. After that,
All of this over some pizza. Y'all losers.
we were trying to fix your order. We were doing everything to, fix everything. I saw some guy walk back here and I'm like,
Who's that?
this is only my second day. I didn't know if you worked here or what. But when I saw he was walking like that, we were like, no, you can't be back there. And then the other guy came. Well, no, they were fighting back there, and she was telling her you can't, don't be calling your husband here. We're already fixing it.
Who was telling that?
Her.
The redhead or the other one?
The other one.
Okay.
So the girl started yelling at her, and she started walking up to
the back register?
Yeah, to the back register. And she grabbed her by the hand, and they started fighting. And me and the redhead tried to pull them away.
Okay.
The boyfriend had grabbed the younger one, not the redhead. It started again. He had pulled him because he had punched her and put him in the corner. And then the girl went at him again because her boyfriend was losing and she went after her again.
Who you talking about?
My husband.
Okay.
That's for a battery and child.
Yeah, you don't attack kids over no pizza, yo. What is wrong with you? You a grown ass woman. Fighting over some pizza. You don't need to be fighting over no pizza. You don't need to be fighting over no fucking pizza right now with the way you look, shorty. You don't. You got more important things to be worried about. And your husband a nut. You know what I mean? Because men like you, men like him, you know what I'm saying, is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying, women like her, you know what I'm saying, are the reason a lot of dudes are in jail and in the graveyard because they call they stupid ass boyfriends, brothers, husband, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to come crash out for them without having no real understanding of what's going on, right? And they put everybody in a situation where they shit can get fucked up, where people can go to jail, somebody can get hurt, and here we are. 14 years old. You know how many adults are out here really like this, though? That's willing to fight kids over some petty shit? That already have it in them to fight kids? They have the same energy to fight and throw down, like how you were when you were a teenager. Like you always, like you was ready to get into some shit. Like, yo, come on, bro. Some adults haven't grown out of that phase.
Girl, your text is 14 years old.
Can you feel my fingers in between?
That's fine.
That's fine for her to attack me?
Listen, I gave you every opportunity. You told me it's you. There's 5 other people that have a consistent story.
Did you guys watch the video?
It's waiting for it, but I have everybody saying so. I just don't arrest people because I arrest people because I'm taking everybody's word. Okay, you're not help. Chris is not coming, so he's gonna have to. He has a good job and he's worried about it. Well, guess what? He screwed that up. Okay.
Now he's about to get a warrant.
Now he's gonna get a warrant for the same thing you're getting. Okay. No more questions. Let's go.
You also have a video, but you're arresting me for what?
For what?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I didn't do
For what?
anything. She was the one that hit me first.
I'll explain further. Hold on. Demisha, do you have any injuries?
No. Well, my forehead hurts a little bit, but I'm icing it.
Okay. Do you have any other, can I see your neck? Anything on your hands?
No, she's not.
And you said your mom's on your way? Okay.
She'll be right here.
All right.
She would have been faster if my grandma wasn't coming to be nosy.
Okay. So just because you are a minor and your mom is your guardian, I can't talk to you without her approval. Then obviously you could talk to me about what happened.
Okay.
She is.
Yeah, no, he can talk to her as a witness, not as a suspect.
So I just arrested her, so she's being arrested for child and battery because you are a minor. The guy, I'm getting a little bit. They're giving me a lot of, I don't
Threw
know.
her on the floor.
Yeah, that's why my
Well, we're gonna write a warrant for him, but she's not telling us where he's at and not telling us information.
he
So,
took off.
Yeah, he took off in that great truck. Took off from right away.
so his stuff is coming for her for just the initial battery on you and you guys fighting out here for what everybody had said. The male, the husband or whatever, that is gonna come later down the road once I can identify where he's at, where he is, and what.
Do you guys need an address?
Yeah, we have her address. I guess you guys did the delivery, as you said. But right now, so I'll just wait till your mom gets here so I can talk to you further. Okay, obviously, this is not changing. You are going to jail, okay? Now, I need to identify who your husband is, okay? Remember I told you, it's going to make it worse for him than him to come clean and try to figure this stuff out. If I have to start hunting and start looking for people, that's when things get worse and it looks worse for them, okay?
It's a good job. So I'm going to guess and say he works at the labs, right? You know how easy it is for me to call Los Alamos National Labs Monday morning and find out who he is and make a really big stink about this?
And that's probably what's going to end up happening because I just tried talking to him on your phone. He hung up because he knows that we're here. Okay, now you're taking the fall for it, for what he did and everything like that. Yes, we're getting surveillance and that surveillance will show. But I have 5 people in there that told me the same exact story that you and that female were fighting. Okay, what your husband did is a whole different story. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you as the arresting officer and I'm gonna be dealing with you. I need your husband's information. Is it Chris or Christopher? And what's his last name? How are you married to him? And
Right, come on, shorty. Don't do this. You know his last name. How you married to him, you don't know his last name. You don't want to give him up. I get it. You love him. That's your husband. You know what? I ain't even mad at you. Go ahead. Take the fall for your husband. Don't snitch on that nigga.
you don't know, and this is where... Okay, so what's his last name?
Oh! I'm not married. I'm not married to him. That ain't husbanding, legally speaking.
Can I talk to him and try to get him over here?
I gave you that opportunity a long time ago.
I've been trying that.
And now it's just looking worse because now he's tacking on different charges for him evading us like this. So now you can also get obstruction charging because you're now not telling me what you know. Now you're obstructing with this investigation. So now you're just making you're going to jail right now for child and battery. Then do you want to start tacking on obstruction? Because all you need to give me is a name and a birthday so I can identify who this person is. Who is your husband or boyfriend? Your boyfriend. Okay, we're starting somewhere. What's his first name? Okay, what is Christopher's last name? Gallegos. Christopher Gallegos. Okay, so thank you for that. You know that.
He gave you up, Chris. Damn! I told y'all, gentlemen, this is why I tell you. If you're gonna ever go out there and break the law and commit any crime, please understand something. I don't care what no one tells you. Don't bring any women with you. Don't bring your girl with you. Cause I'm telling you now, when it comes down and it all falls down, I guarantee you they'll be the first to tell on you.
I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I can't overturn anything that's going on, but I just want you to understand that your fight with the little girl there, I say little girl because she's under the age of 18. So that's why everything probably unfolded. But the fight that you had, that's all you're being charged with, is fighting her. The reason why it's child abuse is because she's under the age of 18. And there's certain states.
Is she gonna get charged for anything? Because she did hit me first though.
So, and that's where court comes into effect as far as, okay? But right now, you are the adult. Hello.
Hi.
Are you?
I'm her mother.
Okay, can I talk to you?
Yes, please.
So after they were fighting, her other two co-workers tried separating the two. Once they were trying to separate the two, that's when Constance and this other gentleman started fighting physically. So when she came out, she saw that the other dude's husband saw the wife on top of her, or she was on top of the wife. So the male grabs her.
So he also touched her.
Yeah.
On my neck, he told me that where my neck is, what everyone was telling me.
I know mom is over here steaming right now. Like, this nigga touched my daughter? What?
Well, I want charges pressed on him as well.
What I'm doing now is she is being arrested, the female. She's in the back of my car. She's being arrested for child and battery.
Good,
okay?
good.
That's because she's here.
Good.
And reason why I followed...
I'm not even allowed to hit my daughter when she's talking back to me, much less some damn stranger putting her.
Mom. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You can... Yo, if you thought to get out of line, you can put her in line. Who told you can't do that? The law? Tripping, nigga. If I have a son or a daughter, I'm you. Shit, nigga. You gonna fear me more than you fear the police.
From my child.
Yes, and that's
no.
And that's a no tolerance for us. We see it that way as well. Even if it is a messed up order, it shouldn't be that.
Yeah,
she's
no.
And she's the adult, so she should know better and to cause a scene. Now the male, we were able to identify him. Now he's gonna have
Well, it's her husband. Why isn't she giving up the
trust
name?
me, it's a lot of people.
He was a detective, so he has a lot of experience. He found out who he was pretty quick.
Good.
Very quickly, he found out who he was.
So she's very loyal. She didn't want to tell us her name, the guy's name. We found out by getting it our way. So he is also going to face the same charges. Obviously, he's not here, but there's paperwork called a warrant that I'm going to draft by tomorrow, and I can make phone calls to locate him, or we'll do it ourselves if he's local. So he's also going to face the same charges, okay?
And they're banned from Pizza Night because I'm a manager here as well, right?
Okay.
I do not want him here again.
Yeah. So now that I have her, I'll have a trespass order and I'll bring you the thing.
Awesome.
So that's basically what's going on as of today, from start to finish.
Yeah, so she walked in and I was in the back and they were...
Hold on. I want to see if they ever got to the husband.
And then she came right back at me.
Started going at you again.
She had my hair out like this and I'm over here all backed up and she's still hitting me like she has my hair. I'm like, leave me alone!
Yeah, it's right here.
Sure.
Yeah.
That mark.
Like, I want a picture taken of that.
I don't know if she had a ring. It looks like maybe a ring. Look.
It could be.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me grab my camera. I was just trying to conclude stuff, and that's my next step.
That's my question. Then show him your neck.
Okay.
Good.
Yes. You guys have any questions for us before I head out of here and take her?
Just will I get notified when she's going to court? Because I do want me and my daughter to
Yeah. So usually what happens is she'll get arraigned, he'll get arraigned, being that she is a victim as well as you. The district attorney's office, when they're going to do a preliminary hearing, is basically how they do it in court now. Is I'll get called, you get called, and you guys will kind of like in a sense testify to what had happened, basically what you told me, and then I will testify of that. Yeah, everything. Tomorrow, I work tomorrow.
Yeah.
About the surveillance and I'll bring.
Between 7 and 8 p.m. and it's September 15th. So
Okay, perfect.
I'll text them. I'll let them know. And,
Perfect. But I'll come check in tomorrow to follow.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man.
The woman was arrested and charged with intentional CA and battery.
Intentional child abuse and battery. Good. And this is why you don't put your hands on kids over no damn pizza. Crazy world we live in, man. I'm saying there are too many people out here that are ready to start problems with customer service workers over the dumbest shit ever. Okay? People walking around here with unresolved emotional issues, unresolved childhood traumas, and they just lashing out and they're taking it out on everybody around them. People just look tired, mad, and stressed out about their life. And then you get people doing dumb shit like this, even to a 14-year-old kid, 15-year-old girl. Crazy world we live in, man. Please make better decisions out here, man. Ladies, stop using the men in your life that care about you. Don't try to use them as dogs to sick on other people. That's not what they are. That's not what we are. I'm saying they fight to protect you, okay? To protect you from danger, okay? They're not the danger to other niggas, to other people. Okay? I'm saying because you don't understand the wrath of man violence, alright? You don't understand the wrath and how bad and how ugly this shit can get. Okay? Luckily with this situation, he was dealing with a young woman. He was dealing with a 15-year-old girl. He was dealing with a minor. That's why he felt so comfortable picking her up and slamming her on her back or slamming her on the ground. No way he would have did that to a grown-ass man that was his size. Or somebody that he knew was just as dangerous at that size, or more dangerous than him at his size. Wouldn't have tried it. Make better decisions, y'all, please. Life's too short for this kind of dumb shit, man. Y'all stay up, y'all stay cool, y'all stay down, and y'all stay out the way. It's your boy Grubz. We out this motherfucker, man.